What's up, guys? Pt3 back with some more Pokemon TCG live action. Today we're going to be going over that list for Cynthia's Garchomp EX again. But this time, we're switching things up a little bit. So what we're doing is we did add a couple counter catchers. We did cut the Prime Catcher. Going to be playing that Secret Box as well as a copy of Town Store to search for some tool cards. But overall, going to be kind of just play testing this list, kind of see what goes well, what could use some work. But we're going to go with it and see how it runs. This is one that kind of just threw together a little bit. I think Prime Catcher is just not the right A-spec for this deck. It is certainly helpful in some situations, but just not in all situations for sure. And NAIC is going on today. Been watching some of the streamed matches for that. A lot of good players at that tournament down in New Orleans. Alright, looks like we will get to go first. We prefer to go second, but we can see what we'll make of this. Okay. Not miserable, but this definitely would have been a better hand going second. Another Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Okay, we've been playing against a lot of these Grimmsnarl decks lately. Alright, so we'll go with that and pass. We do have Arven for potential Secret Box next turn if we so wish. We could also just straight up go for Buddy Poffin, which I think will be the play. It'd be nice if we could get Gabite top deck. The plan is to try to keep these guys out of the mix without any double Grimmsnarl discard. Okay, this deck that we're playing against probably plays at least 2 or 3 Night Stretcher though. Okay, now the question is, are they going to go for TM Evo or are they going to go for the Budu play? If they do Budu, we're kind of in a little bit of a predicament, because then we won't be able to play Arven. I mean, we can still play Arven, it just won't do us any good. And it looks like that's what's the play is gonna be. So that sucks. So no item cards, and we didn't get to go second, so we didn't get to get that turn 1 stuff out of the box. Do we still go for the TM Evo here? Probably. Let's go ahead and grab Buddy Poffin, and let's go ahead and grab a Cynthia's Power Weight. We're just going to have to go ahead and just Evolution, just get the one, but at least with one we can get a second one, so... Or potentially still go for the Garchomp next turn as well and just start taking some prizes. Looks like we got Tord Reklev and Andrew Mahone on the stream right now at NAIC. Should be interesting. Okay, Iono. Not miserable. There's another Gabite plus 2 Garchomp, so we could actually start swinging for sure. We got Rescue Board, so we could preserve that energy if we wanted to. Plus we have a second Gabite so that we can use that to find ourselves either another Gibble or potentially Rare Candy, but we can't use it. Otherwise we definitely would. But we need to start getting some of those Roselias set up. He only has one Monkey Dory in play right now. Go ahead and use this to get another Gibble. Yeah, let's just go ahead and attach that, just get it out of the hand. Go Power Weight on the active as well. And go for that Corkscrew Dive draw until we have 6. We can draw 3 more. A couple energies, that's always good to see. We do only have 1 Roselia set up though, so we cannot... If he does do Grimmsnarl this turn, we will not be able to one-shot the Grimmsnarl, because we would be 30 damage short right now. Okay, this, I bet, will grab either TM Evo Rare Candy or maybe Rescue Board, Evolution, and Super Rod. Okay. I suppose Super Rod to get the Grimmsnarls back, and now he can use Spike Move to get that Grimmsnarl back out. It's a fair play. Can't say that I enjoy it too much, but yeah, if we could bump that Spike Move, that would be ideal. Just to prevent him from getting too many more Grimmsnarls out. Okay, well, it is definitely safe to assume that he's going to put the 30 damage on this Gabite here. So we're only going to be doing 250 if we get Spiritomb online. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to grab that there. Arven for... We're going to grab Secret Box plus our other Power Weight. So Secret Box can discard Rare Candy, TM Evo, and a Fighting Energy. And we can use that to find the Watchtower, Buddy Poffin, and let's probably go with Boss. Now let's just see what we got. Okay, we do have bench space, so we will use this Buddy Poffin, get another Roselia out, and another Gibble. Actually, let's go ahead and grab a Spiritomb. Now we do have to be a little bit careful, but you know we won't... Okay, so we're gonna go... Energy on the active? What we got in here? We could go for the Corkscrew Dive again and just draw a few more cards. But I almost like the idea of going for the Draconic Buster here. Because the next turn we can... he will be able to Monkey Dory 30 that away, but we should be able to one-shot or finish off the Grimmsnarl with the Corkscrew Dive on this next turn. Plus we do have Boss if he does go into a fresh Grimmsnarl. And if he does go into a fresh Grimmsnarl and we somehow get double Rose Raid out, we could Draconic Buster with our bench Garchomp as well. So we certainly have options. We could also use Spiritomb, so we definitely have options. Okay, it is going to be a fresh Grimmsnarl that hits the board. As long as we don't see another Monkey Dory, he won't be able to target any of our 70 HP bench. Okay, so where is he going to put this damage at? Because he'd be 10 damage short for knocking out our Garchomp with a full Shadow Bullet. The unfortunate downside is that he can hit it later. Okay. Well, we won't be leaving any damage on his side of the board. That will be the for sure thing. We already used our rare candy, I believe, or we discarded the rare candy, so we don't have that. I'm afraid to put an energy here because if he does, he has a fresh Grimmsnarl that can just take that down. What we really need to find is another Gabite, but looks like we're not going to have that this turn. We will be able to draw a few more cards here at least, and knock out his Grimmsnarl. Still not finding any more Gabites. Come on, we need to pull a Gabite off the prizes here. Super Rod. Super Rod could get us a couple of those energies back, as well as this Garchomp, which we did have a Gabite on this Garchomp. But I believe we're going to be attacking, hopefully with Spiritomb on this next turn. Another Grimmsnarl, goodness gracious. All we need, though... We have to have double Rose Raid this turn. Because that would be enough for Spiritomb to knock us out. Okay, let's go ahead and Super Rod back those guys. Oh, god darn, we really need to find... We could boss up the Snow Runt and just KO that, but then he's taking another 2 prizes. Oh shoot, we had Night Stretcher! We weren't supposed to Super Rod back the Gabite. Crap. Well, we can do 280. What we can do, though, is we can boss up Monkey Dory and tackle that guy instead. Okay. So this is going to be a bit on the odd side. I really wish I saw that in the Night Stretcher instead of playing the Super Rod first. We do have KO on Grimmsnarl next turn, as long as he does not KO this Garchomp. But I'm guessing he probably has Counter Catcher plus... Artisan gets him another monkey. Iron Bundle, okay. Well, we need to save the Roselias, so we can bring up the Spiritomb. We do have an energy to retreat Spiritomb as well. And if he throws 30 more damage on our bench, we'd be 10 damage short of knocking out Grimmsnarl. And actually, he's probably going to throw it on this... Oh, just a pass the turn! Okay! Okay, well, I think we have to go energy on the Spiritomb because we don't have Rescue Carrier, but we... Shoot! Okay, well, I think we do have to play Research here. Okay, there's a Rose Raid. Oh, we can just attack with this Spiritomb, too. I didn't think about that. And actually, this Champion's Call here will get us our other Rose Raid. And that will be enough damage to knock out Grimmsnarl, so that will do the trick. 340 damage with the Spirit Tomb. Let's go. Yeah, one thing I am finding that with this particular list is that I'm not actually using the Nest Balls too often. Because I have 2 Nest, 1 Ultra in the deck. I'm thinking I need to cut one of the Night Stretch, or not one of the Night Stretchers, one of the Nest Balls. And add something else here. So let's cut 1 Nest Ball, because still not a bad idea to have at least one of them. Okay, and then let's go ahead and up our... Actually, what we're going to do... We're playing 3 Buddy Poffins. What we're going to do is we're going to add a 4th Iono, I think. Yeah, it could be between the Arven or the Iono. Or, no, actually what we can do instead. Yes, let's actually add a 3rd Power Weight here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alrighty, let's see what that coin flip's going to be. It is Tails. They are get to pickin'. Okay. We will get to go first again. Okay, well, we prefer not to go first, but we'll work with what we've got, right? Alrighty. A mulligan for us, and for them. Okay. And we have another one. Looks like we're going to be going up against Charizard Pidgeot. Okay. So this will be interesting. Assuming that they're playing the Dusknoir line, they still are going to struggle a little bit to KO some of our stuff, so... At least in the early game, until we start taking prize cards. Alright. Okay, well we do have Buddy Poffin this time, and a couple energy cards at least, to work with. Alright, let's see what they're playing. Double Charmander to start off, okay. We have TM Evo for next turn, awesome. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid actually, because then we can evolve into Rose Raid, we can go double TM Evo on the Gibbles to get double Gabite. I assume his Buddy Poffin's going to grab Cleffa. Okay, Cleffa and Pidgey. Probably going to be going for the Grasping Draw this turn, then. There's the Duskull. Okay, the Duskulls, we do have to be a little bit careful of those guys. It'd be nice to remove them from play if possible, but... Yep, so we will definitely be TM Evoing this turn. Sweet, we already got a Gabite. Good, because that can get us... Probably another Gibble. Could also go for another Roselia. Wait a minute, no, what we do is we go for another Gabite. And then what we can do is we Gabite for another Roselia. Just start setting up some of our damage. We can go ahead and attach energy here. Let's go ahead and power weight that Gabite. And then we can go ahead and evolution. And grab ourselves a Garchomp and another Rose Raid. So we will be doing 160 damage with our Corkscrew Dive next turn, assuming he does not KO our active. We do have a small hand to work with. We do have another Champion's Call available. So the Champion's Call could potentially get us probably another Gibble. Oh, there's the Pidgeot. Okay, now he's going to be able to quick search for anything, which is a bit annoying. Looks like Tord Reklev's getting his butt kicked right now. Yeah, that Raging Bolt's doing some damage for sure. Okay, what is the quick search gonna be? There's Jacques, so that probably gets Charizard Dusclops? Yep, okay. He'll probably evolve the Dusclops. I hope he does not have Charizard this turn. Okay, he does not. So an Iono would be the ideal top deck. Another Garchomp. Not exactly what we were looking for. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and power weight our Rose Raid so that he can't just Dusclops or Dusknoir that. And I'm going to hang on to this Garchomp for now. I hate to KO the Cleffa, but I need to start taking some prize cards and maybe try to start forcing him to damage us. Then we can pull out a Spiritomb or something. Okay, so we know he has Zard this turn. Zard's only going to be able to do 210. 110 plus 130 is only 340 damage, so he cannot KO our active Garchomp unless if he finds something like Jamming Tower, which Zard's probably not playing. Okay, there goes our Gabite. That's a bit annoying. We're not going to be able to do the full knockout on this Charizard next turn either. Oh, shoot! Okay, well, there goes our other energy plus Ray Candy Garchomp. We did get Arven plus Watchtower's huge. Okay. So what we're going to do... We could Super Rod that stuff back, which actually wouldn't be a bad play. I think that's what we're going to do. We do have Boss's Orders this turn as well. So what we could do is we could go after the Dusclops. I think that's going to be the play. I'm going to save... No, actually what we're going to do is we're going to Night Stretcher back the Gabite. That way we have Champion's Call. Go ahead and grab another Gibble. And we can just Buddy Puff and get Spiritomb ready to go. Just go ahead and just Super Rod those back for the heck of it. Probably should wait to play that, but what we're going to do is we're going to go after the Dusclops here. Just so that he doesn't pull any silly shenanigans with Dusknoir on the next turn, hopefully. And until maybe we can get enough damage established on our side of the board for us to use Spiritomb to KO this Charizard in one go. And actually what we should have done, maybe instead of getting this other Gibbles, we should have grabbed another Rose... Probably should have grabbed another Roselia. Probably not the biggest deal at this point. Yeah, 330 is just a little awkward for Garchomp to hit. 320 is not too bad, but 330 is a little bit goofy. Ooh, there's Maximum Belt. Which actually, right now, that helps us more than it hurts us, because that puts more damage on our side of the board. We do have Earthen Vessel for an energy. He did also bench Fezandipity. So I think our play is going to be to go after Fez on this next turn. Oh, please don't tell me he's going to pop Dusknoir on our Gabite, or our Roserade. That would be also not good. Now, if he did it on this one, that would be really good. Let's see, 130, 2 prize card, that's 240, that's 370. He's still 30 damage short from being able to one-shot a 400 HP Garchomp with popping a Dusknoir. So we're safe there for now. He's probably going to Curse Blast one of these two. Oh, we could have Curse Blast the Garchomp! So he wants us... Oh, wait, shoot! Now he finishes our Garchomp off. Crap, that sucks. Okay, well, we still could go after Fezandipity on this next turn. And maybe try to set up another Roselia. So, yep, he is going to have enough damage to knock us out. He's doing 320 right now. If we take 2 more prizes, we're going to be doing... Okay. He's going to be doing 380 damage. Ah, shoot. We don't have Ultra Ball available, but we have to get Garchomp. We need to set up another Roselia, ideally, but... I'd like to play Boss's Orders this turn, though. Wait. He's already doing 320, so he's gonna one-shot our Garchomp basically regardless. Unless we just spread some damage on. Because 320 is what he did last turn. So actually, he's gonna be 10 damage short of being able to one-shot this right now. So I think it's safe to play Iono here. I believe it is safe to play Iono here. Okay. Not exactly what we were looking to draw into. Let's go ahead and thin that deck out a little bit. Okay. There's Power Glass, which doesn't help us a whole lot. He can still just retreat into the fresh Charizard, though, too, which is a bit annoying. Oh, and then he's just going to Iono us again. Okay, Night Stretcher Counter Catcher. So we have a way to Gust Up Fez if he does take a prize here. And also, we should be able to one-shot or finish off his Charizard with Spiritomb as well. Because we have Energy, we have Night Stretcher, we have Counter Catcher. Burning Darkness it is for 320, so he's 10 short, so his damage is just slightly off as well. So what we can do is Spiritomb here, and Champion's Call, and go ahead and grab that other Roselia. Go ahead and retreat into the Spiritomb here. And go ahead and Raging Curse for 380 damage. Let's go. Alright, so we do go down to 1 prize, but we do have... Oh, shoot. Counter Catcher doesn't really help. Because we're not behind in the prize race. And we cannot fall behind in the prize race either. So we do need to find boss's orders. Or energy plus Rose Raid. Assuming he cannot KO our Garchomp. Which I don't think he's going to be able to. I mean, he has to have Gust. He's already played one counter catcher. He hasn't played any boss's orders yet. Turning off that quick search, though, has been huge. We do have Night Stretcher for an energy card as well. There's Arven, so that grabs Counter Catcher, probably. Ultra Ball Rescue Board, okay, interesting. Must not have any Counter Catchers available. You would totally grab Counter Catcher off of that. Or are you just going to attack with Pidgeot here? That would certainly be interesting. I don't think he's used Flip the Script yet either. Chi-Yu. Okay, there's the Flip the Script. Does he have an energy to attack with Pidgey? Oh, he does have the Counter Stadium! He does have the Counter Stadium. That's not good. Because now that turns Quick Search online. We do still have a Watchtower available, but he did play Arven this turn, so he cannot play Boss. And we know he doesn't have Prime Catcher because he played Maximum Belt, so we're looking... We're gonna have to see. If he doesn't knock out our Garchomp... Well, actually, the best play for him would probably be... Okay, Counter Catcher it is. Surprised he didn't get that sooner, but was able to thin the deck out. Okay, so... we're not going to be able to one-shot this Charizard. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Arven, 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 Arven. That does not really do us much good. Okay. Honestly, though, Arven... Well, how much damage is he doing right now? 5... He's doing 330. So actually, Arven has to... We have to play Arven here. Arven, which will get us Power Weight and Vessel. And just to make sure, we do still have a Garchomp available, as well as a Rose Raid. So what we're going to do, just to increase our damage output, we're going to go ahead and play Ultra Ball, discard those to get the Rose Raid. Then we can Champion's Call for Garchomp. Can evolve here. Can evolve here. Energy for turn plus Cynthia's Power Weight. Retreat for free. And this will do 190 damage. And we'll draw some more cards. There's boss's orders already. Although he has Quick Search back online. Ah, shoot! Maybe we should have grabbed the secret box. Because if he has boss in the deck, he can just gust up anything. Ah, darn it! Okay. Yeah, perhaps we should have gone for the secret box to get that counter stadium, the other watchtower back in, but oh well, it was very, very close. It's a tough matchup because the damage like lines up for 320 for both players. But yeah, with that, we're gonna call that for this video. We'll have to catch you guys in the next one.